Smoked pork neck bones? Really? Can't say as I've ever had that on my grocery list. After our resupply at Walmart, we headed for a beachfront spot off Oceans Boulevard, South Carolina. We found a quiet parking spot and then went for a walk on the beach.
The beach was rather barren, so I decided to dig out the metal detector and, in lieu of no casinos, try my luck on finding a cache of buried treasure.
Between the two of us, scanning for maybe 35 minutes or so, we managed to find 2 American pennies, a rusted key, this thing, and this other interesting coin which appears to have a person standing next to a lighthouse.
We decided that since this spot was fairly quiet, that we would stay here for the overnight.
The next morning, we made a short hop down the highway to a place called Surf City.
Jackpot! I can't believe how much beach glass I found here. All kinds of shapes and sizes, and different colors too.
Yeah, I literally had to tell Kat to stop collecting beach glass or the RV would be too heavy to drive home.
Yeah. As I said before, I'm sure we can find some of your things we could leave behind in place of my beach glass booty.
Right.
We decided that we would only spend one night here in this area.
We found a parking area just across from the beach, which had no signs and seemed like a good spot for an overnight.
As I scoured the beach for every last piece of beach glass, Ken managed to get some great drone footage.
And despite being a tad bit chilly, the surfers were doing their thing as best they could to pay homage to the name of this town, Surf City.
Most of them had the wetsuits on, so I guess it wasn't so bad.
After we deposited Kathy's 4 tons of
Right.
beach glass in the RV, we went for a walk to explore the town and a few of the tourist shops in the area.
And some drop boxes to dump some of Ken's stuff. We headed back to the RV and had, you guessed it, fish and chips for supper.
That seemed rather appropriate. After a relaxing, uneventful overnight, we continued the skip and jump towards the next destination we picked out on the map called Bogue Inlet.
Ken spotted this hippie van on the side of the highway, so we pulled over to grab a couple of pics.
I found a spot at this fruit stand just up the road a bit and then walked back a few blocks to get the pics. Turns out, as you can see, it's a hollow shell prop made to look as if it's an actual full van, but oh well. The paint job was worthy enough, so in an effort to entertain you folks, I decided to grab these pics nonetheless. I found it interesting that we'd seen quite a few of these abandoned type houses, dilapidated buildings and so on along the side of the road during this leg of our journey. Not sure what that's all about, but anyways.
Not something we've seen anywhere else.
True, true, true. It wasn't too long until we pulled into this huge, rather empty parking lot at the Bogue Inlet Pier.
Since we're here in the off-season, the gate was up. No one was in the booth charging for parking.
We parked the RV, then walked out onto the beach for our typical walk.
Guess what? More beach glass.
Of every shape and size and color. I couldn't resist. As Kat scoured the beach for more beach glass, I got some more drone footage of the pier and the surfers.
After spending several hours on the beach, we headed back to the RV. We spent the night in the parking lot and no one bothered us at all.
Tomorrow, it's a short northbound jump down the road towards the cooler weather for a 4-night stay at a resort in North Carolina called Goose Creek RV Camping Resort.
Be sure to come join us for a tour of that resort and a glimpse of the next section of the journey.
That's right. Ciao for now.